Hi, this is Jeffrey Rhoades from ExperimentalHomesteader.com, and tonight I have a blast from the past. Some people might recognize this. This was an old Leg's egg, pantyhose egg, and this was actually, I used this for a social studies assignment back when I was in 7th grade, and that was the school year 1981 to 1982, so quite some time ago. Inside of this is an egg. This egg has been decorated, has a little aluminum foil helmet here, because, well, I was and still am a sci-fi fan, so of course, I was going to make a little spaceman, because in 7th grade social studies, we had Mr. McPhail, Steve McPhail. He was our teacher, and he came up with this little project assignment for us. For a week, we were to carry an egg with us. Okay, now he gave us these eggs. He thumbprinted the backs of them so that he could make sure that we did not cheat and replace our egg with one that he did not give us, because we were supposed to keep these eggs safe. If they got damaged or broken or destroyed, we were basically done for, being able to carry our egg, and we had to do additional assignments. If your egg got broken, there would be assignments to, writing a paper on child abuse or child neglect. If it got destroyed, your egg was dead, and so you had to write about infant mortality or child death, things like that. And he wanted to make sure, because every day you had to bring your egg to class, and he would check to make sure it was still, the right egg, that it had his thumbprint on it. So we also got credit for doing additional things. I wound up, I painted up my egg, turned him into a spaceman. I actually made a birth certificate for my egg. I don't know what I've done with that birth certificate. I don't know where it's gone now, but I actually sat down. I had my birth certificate, my actual official birth certificate, in front of me, and then I drew up a fake birth certificate for my egg, and I even made little footprints on the birth certificate, like a regular birth certificate has, by curling up my fist and putting in ink and rotating it onto the paper, and it actually really did look like a footprint. And that's really the only aspect of the birth certificate that I remember, is making the footprints and using my fists to make them. But I had lost track of this egg until last night. Actually, we rediscovered it. I was digging through a couple of boxes of models, plastic models that I had found under my mother's bed. We had packaged them up and boxed them up after I'd gone to college, and this was in one of the boxes. So, I mean, this is an egg that is like 35 years old. And I've actually I messaged Mr. McPhail recently, actually earlier today, and previously the record on somebody still having their egg was 21 years. So I've set the new bar as to 35 years of keeping the egg. Now, the other aspect of this whole thing was, at the time that we were doing this whole project of carrying an egg and having our baby and everything, I had a girlfriend, and that was Sheri Richardson, and we dated most of 7th grade, and I broke up with her at the end of 7th grade. And 2.5 years ago, we got married. So finding this, this was sort of our child from 7th grade.
Jeffrey Jr.
Jeffrey Jr. Or something along those lines. So it's kind of comical, but it's just I was very surprised to find my social studies project egg 35 years later. But lots of I know there are a lot of us out there who did this project. So and I can only remember some of the aspects of it. I don't remember everything that we had to do. But any of you that are out there that had McPhail, that carried the egg, give us a comment. Say something about it at the bottom here. Give us thumbs up, thumbs down. Subscribe to the channel here, and just let's talk about this. This was I had fun in 7th grade with this project. I know some people didn't. I know some people their eggs got broken right away, which I know wasn't real happy. There was a lot of writing that had to be done when that happened. But blast from the past here. So looking forward to seeing some comments and seeing what kind of response we get out of this. And we are going to share this or tag Mr. McPhail for this as well. So I'm just 35 years. Talk to you later.